The fledgling cryptocurrency sector is currently experiencing its worst crisis. The lessons acquired from the current liquidity crisis will be even clearer when the Bitcoin market is calm once more in a few months. And perhaps the crypto sector will witness a big change. The cryptocurrency industry aims to democratize finance and provide access to money and financial services to disadvantaged and marginalized populations that are usually left out of the current financial system. The cryptographic space is meant to be without boundaries, without color, and without restrictions. However, it has been somewhat of a minefield for investors thus far. In order to end this, there are two things to keep in mind. The most important lesson: transparency. The credit crunch that is affecting cryptocurrency lenders like Voyager Digital, BlockFi, Celsius Network, Vold, Babel Finance, CoinLoan, and CoinFlex is the main cause of the present confidence problem. The first and most important lesson to learn from this is that transparency must be the guiding principle in the cryptocurrency sector. Investors are still in the dark about many important issues 2 months after this catastrophe began. For example, which other businesses are experiencing financial difficulties or have essentially folded without disclosing it? How much exposure do the major cryptocurrency companies have to the bankrupt hedge fund Three Arrows Capital? The guessing game that investors are currently playing would end with transparency, which would stop panic. Prioritize high yields. According to analysts, they got themselves into this issue by lending 3AC the client deposits, which used the same collateral with all of these organizations. These significant sums were invested by 3AC in cryptocurrencies, namely in the digital currency Luna, which, together with its sister token, UST, crashed in May. In this disaster, at least $55 billion was lost. As a result, 3AC's reserves were severely depleted and it was no longer able to pay its debtors. Today's troubled lenders frequently come from the category of centralized finance players. They serve as middlemen for all of their clients' actions by providing financial services for cryptocurrencies. In essence, these companies have started to take significant risks by lending their customers' money to players who primarily depend on the movement of Bitcoin market values in exchange for high returns. The effects of this transition are now being felt, as we can see. In exchange for large rates, several of these lenders were lending out client deposits to 3AC, but in doing so, the lenders seem to be okay with having no knowledge of how 3AC used the borrowed money, according to Molitor. In the future, crypto lenders will need to explain to the general public, as well as to professional and retail investors equally, how they intend to produce yields of 10% to 17%. Investors must also request this information and carefully evaluate it. Everyone will be aware of what to expect if the corporations are transparent. The crypto industry will then set itself apart from traditional finance, which it seeks to rival and subvert. That's it for now. Subscribe our channel for more interesting videos.